Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. So y'all, I said once a month I'm going to do a little story time, but for this time I'm about to try the little Popeyes snack wrap. And y'all, I already got complaints already because it's like, why is it a square? I was thinking the snack wrap was gonna be like at least this big. What is this? What is this? Anyway, somebody said they wanted to hear some stories about me in my college days or whatever. And I'm just like, no, I love that y'all want to know me, but it's like, y'all gonna judge me on my lifestyle because I was so the troublemaker kid. I was so staying out all night, like, so it's like it was like that. That was my life. But let me tell y'all about the craziest thing that happened to me in college. Somebody had got to fighting in some freaking kickback apartment. And y'all tell me why we had to jump out the windows. Ghetto, right? So, okay, boom. So if y'all didn't know, I went to UWG, University of West Georgia in Carrollton, Georgia. And y'all know why? Carrollton, Georgia, it was literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, if it wasn't for the university, it's like the only thing that would have been in Carrollton are cows. Like I feel like Carrollton was just hella country to me, but the school is what made it fun. Like, I actually enjoyed going to school out there, but I would have hated if I actually just grew up in a little city like Carrollton. Like, no lie, like when I met people that went to West Georgia and they were just like, yeah, I'm from Carrollton. I was just like, ew, girl, like you ain't want to get out of here. you ain't want to go to Georgia State or something. Like, you wanted to stay in this bitch. So yeah, Thursdays were always the days where it was like the parties and kickbacks and whatnot. And honestly, that low-key caught me off guard when I first got to college, because I really thought the college days were gonna be like Saturdays or maybe even Friday nights, but the days where shiz really got popping was Thursday nights. And I used to be low-key mad about that because I had class on Friday mornings. So I still used to go out, yeah, but I used to be annoyed, you know, getting up still early for my Friday classes after being out all night with my friends. But this specific week was homecoming week. And no lie, West Georgia, they always did their thing during homecoming week. Like, I admit that. Like, the school is like, they knew how to have fun. So it made going to school fun. So, boom. Oh, wait, first. Let's try the little wrap. Oh, I should have got it without pickles. Oh my gosh, I so gotta be in the mood for pickles. But, pickle aside, it's pretty good. It's literally just they chicken tender wrapped in a bun, a wrap. Let me have another bite. My friends and I, well, West Georgia, it wasn't really that much of like a big school. So I feel like everyone kind of was familiar with one another or whatever. And it's like everybody knew my friends. Like, so my friends always get invited places. And of course, you know, I would go with them. So y'all, this specific night was fucking crazy. And the craziest thing about this whole night is like when you factor alcohol into this, it just changes everything. Because it's like drunk people just do drunk people shit. And it's so irritating. There's no reasoning with drunk people. So boom. We're at this party, we turn it up, you know, it's kickback, you know, people passing around drinks, there's people smoking. It's like a really cool college party. So out of nowhere, some dude comes in and he's like, hey, who done pulled out a gun on my little cousin? And bruh, right then and there, I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's about to go down in here. Like, what? Because you just don't make no accusation about somebody pulling a gun out on your mans and think people are just gonna be like, what? Old dude come in, make a scene. Hey, who pulled the gun out on my little cousin? And woo, 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 woo. And me, I'm not the type of person that get into guy drama. I feel like boys handle shit the way boys want to handle stuff. Like, I feel like when girls fight, it's kind of like but when dudes fight, when dudes have drama, I just let that be. I'm not the, let me calm him down type person. Hell no, let them niggas be mad. They gonna deal with it how they deal with it. And the way dudes deal with stuff is not the way how we deal with stuff. So it's like, as soon as I heard that right there, I said, oh, it's time to go. But unfortunately, old dude that made a scene, he was talking to my friend's friend, which is a guy, and friend's guy sitting here going back and forth with them. So they going back and forth in this little freaking party kickback. And y'all, the crazy thing about this whole scene is that this kickback was packed through and throughout this whole apartment. So you, of course, it's people turning up, drinking, smoking, then you just got two dudes going back and forth within the whole party. And I was just like, bro, why has nobody left yet? And then I'm sitting here talking about why I ain't leave yet. So gun dude that made a scene and my friends dude, they sit here going back and forth, and my friends trying to sit here and calm friend dude down, like, it's okay, don't worry about it, like, relax, calm down. And yo, like I said, I'm not with that BS. I feel like when dudes are mad, when men are mad, no lie, you gotta let them be mad. Unless you that type of person that just know how to calm that dude down, then it's like they wasn't going for none of that. So out of nowhere, old dude that made a scene just start swinging, and he sit here threatening to bring the gun out and stuff. And so I don't know why it took this long for everyone to start leaving, but as soon as the scene actually started and old dude was talking about, oh my gosh, let me go get my gun, and starting to fight people for real, everybody, mind y'all, we are in somebody's apartment on a college, well, out across the street from our college. People started busting out the windows, running out, and y'all, to me, it was just funny, the fact that people were literally kicking through windows trying to get the hell out of that apartment. And it's just like, first of all, like I said, old dude, he came in, made a scene, they was arguing, and then he made his final threat. I was like, why did we not leave the first time old dude came in and said who pulled out a gun on my whoop-de-woo? Like, that should have been the warning right there. Like, we should have been busted out of this window. And then the scene just gets way too chaotic. Good thing is that we were on the first floor, because you got people running out the front door, the back door. Then you got people, like I said, busting through windows. So the person whose apartment it was, they're in trouble and they're messed up, because it's like, one, like I said, this is college still. Y'all done got y'all windows busted out of, people crawling through y'all front and y'all back door. You got talks about pew-pews. You got fights happening. And it's just like, considering to the fact that everybody in here is drunk, like, what is going on? Y'all know why? My messy ass, when the fight was inside, I was kind of irritated, because it's just like, bro, when fights happen inside and it's congested and it's people running in and out, like, to me, it's just too much. I was getting separated from my friends. I know one had me by the wrist and we had jumped out the window and we didn't know where the other two were. It was just a lot going on. But when we had got on the outside and we was a little bit more free and the fight was able to happen outside, I was just like, wait, no, let's watch this go down. Now that we not on the inside and, about to be trampled over, like, let's watch these niggas throw down. Well, by the time we got outside and the dudes was fighting outside, people was getting knocked out left and right. But me personally, I'm glad I was holding hands with my friend and we were just sitting down watching it like, whoa, what? Guys, I really thought the last time that I was gonna see some ghetto stuff, like some fighting stuff, was gonna be in high school back in my Clayco days. But when the ghetto stuff was coming to Carrollton, I was just like, I'm ain't me. As long as it ain't me. I turned over a new leaf when I went to college. I was just like, no fighting, no drama, no none of that for me. But if other people want to do it, now that I can be on the, you know, the side where I'm just sitting down and watching it and not partaking, I was like, maybe me gonna like college, you know? But I don't know if y'all been to college before, if y'all are in college, but it's like, I'm curious to know how your college party experience was, because mine personally was fun, but it just used to be a whole bunch of crazy shiz that went on. Like, I never in life would have thought that I would have jumped out of a window trying to escape some brawl because some dudes wanted to get drunk and pull some pew-pews out and start fighting in the kickback. Like, we supposed to be jumping up and down listening to Finito. BTW, I rate this whole snack rap thing, I rate it like a good 7.5. Like, it's not nasty, but it's nothing worse than just like, oh my gosh, when I wake up, let me go to Popeyes and get me a snack wrap, a chicken wrap. It's like, it ain't all that. But the funniest thing about partying at school was that the police used to shut us down everywhere. But every time the police used to shut us down, another like location will be made for the party. So it's just like, we were literally playing police chase with the police everywhere in college. Like, literally, like, it was never like a specific place where we actually partied. Like, the police was everywhere in Carrollton, and they did not F with parties off campus, in apartments, rightfully so. But it was just like, damn, I always felt like this was college. Where did they want us to, you know, have our little fun and our little time? But they wasn't messing with it, I guess. But yeah, y'all, so for whoever asks, you know, my college experience was 100% great. Like, I really love being in college. But the craziest thing, like I said, that had happened was just, you know, all the fights that I had seen in college. Like, were they entertaining? Hell yeah. But being on the point where it was happening in my face and I had to jump out of windows to escape dudes fighting is crazy. Cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of things in this world that scare me, but men fighting literally scare me. Cause I feel like girls fighting, it's just you know, like fist pulling hair. But I feel like when dudes fighting, they be throwing jabs. And then, like I said, when we had got outside to actually watch the fight, when the fight got moved outside, niggas was getting knocked out. Like, I literally saw old dude get knocked out, and I was just like, damn. But, you know, like I said, I was watching it from afar this time. When it was in front of my face, it wasn't cool. But when I was watching it from afar, when I got an angle, I was just like, okay. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and do a quick little story time while I'm eating my snack wrap. I said that I was gonna do a story time once a month. So for the few people that sit here and tune into my story times, shout out to you, and y'all continue to keep watching my ads so I can get me an Elgato so I can do reaction videos. Cause I had to throw away my last one because it got destroyed, but that's another story for another day, okay? But yeah, y'all, I just had to come over here and give y'all a little story time. I mean, if y'all went to college or if y'all are in college, please let me know how y'all college parties experience are/were, because my college party experience, it was fun, but like I said, the police was always shutting us down everywhere. Like, it wasn't really, it was just so, what's the word, like sporadic. Like, it wasn't just, oh, we about to have a party here and that's the party for the day. Like, no, we'll party there for an hour, that gets shut down, have to move it there, that gets shut down, move it there. But that's what made it fun, because we were just always on the move. And then, like I said, once you factor things like alcohol in it, it was just like nobody really cared. We were just drunk, having fun, and just trying to make to class the next morning. But yeah, y'all, that was a little bit of my little crazy college experience. Y'all let me know, like I said, how y'all college party life was. And until the meantime, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow for Baddie Sunday. So until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share all that.